Good morning, Aries people. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cross watchers, always welcome. Let me get my stuff situated. So, I started channeling for you guys right away, and I got like this flash image of like a wolf, and it was in, like, it's almost like it was on a card. Hold on, it's almost like it was like on like a tarot card or something, you know. But it was like a black wolf, and it looked super angry. And kind of when I was like channeling from that is it was more like you have to defend your pack. It felt like there was like an intruder. You know how like wolves are in a pack and everything? And it's almost like you have to defend your position because there's like a stray wolf that came in. If that makes any sense. That's just like the imagery and the messages I was getting for that. And I don't know what an all black wolf means. For me, that's kind of like rebel, because black wolves aren't usually accepted in the pack. I know that because when I was a kid, I used to watch a documentary, and the female beta was all black wolf, and they always try to attack her cubs. So it's a real thing. Anyways, but I don't know. I just felt like maybe in like a family situation or like a friend situation, there's like some kind of like group that some of you guys can be in, and this could be just for someone you know too. It doesn't have to resonate exactly with you. It just felt really like defensive, aggravated. But there's a lot of loyalty there, is what I was picking up. So, like I said, this is like a close group for some. You know, like there's like an invasion within your space or like your friend group. Like I feel like you don't trust someone new that comes in. It feels like they're taking your spot, is what it felt like. Like you were alpha. And they were trying to come in and take your spot. Like this could also be with work, you know, like someone new comes in, like a rookie kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? And then like they try to take your people, take your clients, take your job, your position. It's something along the lines of that. So it does come off as like a little bit of a warning. Try to, if this does resonate with you, my advice for that would be like, try to almost be friendly so you could really scope out the situation and like this person, because this person really might not be up to like any good, you know what I'm saying? Like trust your instinct, because that's originally what I was coming up with, is a very instinctual feeling. Trust your gut. Someone could be trying to manipulate you and the people around you to see things their way or to try to understand from their point of view. And they're like, no, I would never do that to you. Like, you mean so much to the company, or you mean so much to this person or these people. I would never do that to you, Aries. And you're like, I don't know. Really weird, really strange. All right, let me get my thing all set up here because anyways. Okay, so I hope everyone's doing well. We are in Pisces season. I apologize, I am later than what I wanted to be, but it has been pretty busy, if I may, over on my side of the street. So, I do apologize. But let's see what is going on with you, Aries, with your love and romantic situation through this time. I'm probably going to label them as March, but these can go on whenever. I do feel like some of you guys are talking to or associating with someone who has like a really big thing for the moon. I've seen like a crescent moon. Okay, that just popped up. That could be, like divine feminine energy as well. Could be the sign of Cancer, Pisces even. More like a witchier person. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's just like the vibes I'm getting. Maybe you resonate with that. And this person, if that's you who resonates really big with the moon, like this person you're dealing with really likes it. Or like you yourself are a spiritually witchy person. This person you're dealing with likes it about you. They think it's different. They're curious about it. And if that's not you, and that does sound more like your person you're dealing with, there's some kind of significance in that with the moon, like a crescent moon. Maybe it's like a time stamp on something. I just heard ritualistic. This could be a really passionate time for you as well, because I got the wolf, I got something about like ritual, let's see, like this connective, physical attraction. Anyways. Okay, Aries, I do see you like focusing more on yourself. I do feel like if you were just in a down mood or like a very, I still feel like there might be a couple frustrations lingering around you, but we are about to tap into your season here soon, so things should be lifting up just in general. But like, I feel like your state of mind and just what you're trying to do and what you're trying to focus on is really more self-focused, but not really in a selfish way, I guess, if that makes any sense. Like, it's almost like you're trying to not protect, oh my gosh, you're trying to glorify, that's not even the right word. I'm getting these really weird, protect, glorify, really weird, like weird words I'm channeling in, but beautify your space, maybe beautify yourself. I mean, we got springtime coming up, so you guys could be going like working out a lot, but it's there's something you're doing to kind of cleanse or like release certain energies, but I do see you having more of a positive mindset during this time. Yeah, so I'm hearing a lot of weird downloads for you. Bells and whistles. Like it's time to start being action oriented. Like I feel like a lot of you guys are coming out of like this quiet healing time and really stepping out and getting shit done. Like you had a conversation with yourself that like there's no time to like sit around and be mopey. Like it's time to act and start doing, to start creating your exterior world of like how you envision it to be, what's going to make you happy for yourself, where you're going to feel secure, you know, kind of putting love back into yourself, but through like your outer world, but very much you're involved. So this is like work, creative endeavors, family, friends, but there's a lot to do with yourself here. Like there's a lot of communication that needs to happen as well. Sorry, I'm like in a trance. If you see me like staring off, I'm actually looking into my crystal ball because I see like a church with like a bat hanging off of it, which is really weird. You guys are getting a lot of downloaded messages, but so whatever like situation that's like you've been really wanting answers to, or that's been making you very melancholy, it's time to like surrender and release it and to get yourself back into the real world and start doing like what you do best, you know? Putting effort into things, making, you know, connections with people is going to be really important. It's going to come back in your favor. Really putting love back into yourself. Because right now you're being, like, intuitively guided to something, and I feel like the frustration is because it's not happening yet, or you feel like you're really close to manifesting something or obtaining, receiving something, and then it doesn't come through. So it makes you frustrated and it puts you in this melancholy state, because I almost feel like you're looking at your surroundings and there's like a bunch of other things that are changing, but it's not directing you like personally. And there's a reason for that. Like it's supposed to show you something, enlighten something for you. And you'll like see what that is, because I keep seeing like 2 weeks, 2 months. Hopefully not 2 years, because that's that's quite the time distance there. But yeah, like you're trying to create your own change, but it's, you know, that's something that's not like, that shouldn't be rushed anyway. So, you know, because you don't want to rush a change in and then it's not the right change and you're stuck in even a worse position than what you originally were, you know. Anyways, let's just go back into the love reading. Kind of drifted off there, but I guess it was an important message that needed to come through. So we're going to do 2 cards for you, 2 cards for your person. I'm going to do like an 8-card spread for the situation. And we're going to get an overall theme, focus, energy. You know, what this all is about. And then we're going to pull my Pure Magic Oracle card to kind of tie everything in together. They're great. They're fantastic. So I highly recommend to stay through to the end. Okay. Aries, one more shuffle and we'll get it. Okay. Aries, 2 cards for you, 2 cards for your person. I just heard in my head, I want out. I'm being really frustrated. Antagonizing. Okay, good. Nice. All right, yeah, you're getting confident about your love life again. For some of you guys, someone may have like come back or is coming back. I don't know if that's just like with time, maybe you haven't seen this person in a really long time, or is this to do something with travel, like someone's coming back into town. And because it feels like love, but that could, love comes in many like shapes and forms. So this could be like almost like a friend or an ex that you remained friends with, but like there's some kind of emotional tie to it, like some happiness tied to it. So I don't really know where it's falling in those lines here, but you're really happy to like be around somebody again. I mean, this could also be a new person, but I just, I feel like this is like a friend that you could potentially like fall in love with. Someone you haven't seen. It's like someone had a glow up, because distance is good for love sometimes. Get through the hard shit first, and then when like the situation rolls back around, the person, like 2 people can connect in their mature state, right? Like everything's mature now. Now we're all grown up, right? Like now we're all grown up. We can do things better. Oh my God. The first 2 cards out. Knight of Cups and the 3 of Cups. And I just not say this person's probably tied to like, it's a friend. Or they're tied to your friends. Look at that. Ooh. Okay, I see. Oh my God. And then the Death and the Rebirth. Look. So either you and this person are starting off as friends, have started off as friends, this person through friends, but something here has changed. This person completely, this person's changed. They're all grown up now. Like, that oldie song, like, come back when you grow up, girl. You're still living in a paper doll world. Living ain't easy. Loving's twice as tough. So come back, baby, when you grow up. That one. Okay, yeah, no, this is a strong message, Aries. I think someone's coming back into your life for sure. And it feels really beautiful. This person could have been gone for like a long period. Like, I don't know, I feel like someone moved. And now they're coming back like to their hometown, and that's like really strong. This person moved, and they're coming back to their hometown. Like when they left, they kind of had their own thing going on. It's almost like they started a life for themselves, or like everything in their like environment changed, so that changed them kind of for the better. It almost seems like this person grew out of that circumstance, or it could have been you that moved, feel free to flip-flop, whatever, but I just feel like someone's returning, okay, like you were or are definitely connected with them, like you've either been friends with them for a really long time, or this is like one of your friends, like, because that could be, maybe you didn't know this person in the past, and like you're hanging out with a friend one day, and they're like, hey, so-and-so came back into town, I really want you to meet them, like I've been friends with this person for years, you know what I'm saying? It's something along the lines of that, where either they're someone they're a good friend, or this is your good friend, but either way, a friend of a friend. Either way, someone is definitely crushing on someone here. It's like they see you or you see them, and they're like, wow. Like, you are something. You are cute, my friend. Yeah, because there's like all this movement, all this change, all this travel when it's tied up to your person's side. That could be leaving even like for a work trip or something like that. But there's some sense here where someone left, you haven't been around them for a long time, and their circumstances like very much changed them for the better. It made them grow up. It made them learn and experience new things. And again, and then the ones like your judgment maybe, but with judgment being, like the center of attention in this reading, that's all about second chances. It's all about surrendering a situation and giving it to the universe, and whatever's yours by divine right will always find its way back to you, and here it is. They have this nostalgic feeling about them. Maybe they were thinking about you if they already knew you, and they're coming back around to come meet up with you, to come talk with you. A lot of you guys are going to be meeting up with someone, and it's going to be more private is what I'm getting. Like there's something here that's like very private. It could start off as like a little party or some kind of get together, and then you two like leave and have like this really awesome conversation where you get to know one another or catch up on everything. It's feeling really nice. There's definitely romantic attraction here, which I like to see. It's not like super wands. I mean, you do have the Sun and the Ace of Wands, so I feel like you are definitely lusty for them or very attracted to them. This person's a little, I don't know, I think like your person has more like feelings involved, where yours is more like you're very attracted, very excited to be around this person. This person makes you feel good, and they're like, ooh, I'm like very nostalgic about you. Something about you, it feels very comfortable. So I like that, I do. I like that. But like I said, they went through some kind of change, and now things are turning around where it's like almost bringing someone back into your life, or bringing this person, placing them in your path so you two meet one another. There may, though, I will say, and maybe that's where that wolf energy was coming in. And maybe for some of you guys, like this person comes back around and you have like a friend who's like also kind of thinking that they're cute and interested, and you're like, no. Like this is my person, like step down. I don't really feel like it's a big issue. It just might have to be like a conversation or something, but I do see that happening where there is a little bit of like, competition in a sense, where someone else close to you kind of, it's like almost wanting to like get the attention of this person, like not knowing maybe like you have feelings for them or that you're crushing on them. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something like that going on where this person like that you're close to is trying to like weasel their way into the situation because they want a little piece of that cake, and you're like, no. I think I do. I think that's where that wolf energy was coming in. Like, All right, let's see this person's feelings about you, Aries. The Fool in love. The Fool. That's not a very committed energy. I'm just gonna say that. Which, I mean, I guess if this is like a first like coming together, that could just be through this month where someone doesn't really want to like settle down. This is almost more, the Fool is more like, it's like taking like big leaps, but it comes off as a more like detached, fun energy where it's like a living in the moment kind of vibe. That's hookups, that's going out and, going out on dates and stuff, but there's no like serious ties to it. I know that sounds like if that's not what you guys want, but this seems almost more like adventurous, like you're catching up with someone, it's a good time, you might have a hookup with them because there's something where emotionally it's just not like pulling through. For me, this is like living in the moment, really getting to enjoy someone's company, being very close, like bonding emotionally, but it's almost like creating like an unbreakable friendship, and that's fine, or like this is connecting in like sexual ways, fun ways, rebellious ways. This is like that friend you can go skinny dipping with, okay? A little rebellious, a little more on that fun side. Maybe this person just got out of something and that's why they're moving towards you or moving back into town. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe this person, like I want to see more what's going on with them Because, yes, look, clarification, Eight of Cups, it just flew out. This person you're dealing with, literally, could be going through some kind of, like, breakup, or they could have lost their job, going through a breakup, so that needs time within itself. So, not saying you can't, like, be friends or, like, hook up with this person, not by any means, but the one that you're dealing with doesn't want to be emotionally committed, and it's probably for a good reason. It's probably because it's too soon. Like, they're just starting to adjust to this new life that they're, being single or living in a new house, a new town. See what I'm saying? Like, those kind of vibes. What's your advice with this? Okay, let's see. Ooh, the star. Yeah, that doesn't mean to, like, give up hope. That's, like, temporary. You gotta give someone, like, time to heal. Like, let's just be real. Because that's very selfish of us if we try to take someone who's in a very, like, vulnerable spot. Like, yeah, they might want to do, like, fun shit, but that's, because they're trying to adjust to, like, a new life, right? Trying to adjust to, like, a new period. Yeah, you might be excited, and this person is, like, really awesome and stuff. And that's okay. That doesn't mean you can't hang out with them and, like, fall in love in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I just think this is a really nice opportunity to, like, build a really strong bond with someone. And, like, when you're there for someone, when they're going through a really dark time, even if they don't show you, or don't tell you, like, they will, I just feel like this person will. They'll open up to eventually. But it's a good chance for, like, a bonding experience to really, like, create something really nice. If you're there for someone in, like, their darkest times, people don't forget that. That's where I was going with that. But anyways, there is, like, don't give up hope. There is a need to put up boundaries, because I do feel like someone you're dealing with is going to be a little bit more vulnerable. Like, making stupid decisions. They did come up as the Fool, and that is acting out emotions, acting out thoughts. It's a little bit of an escapism, at least for me, and that's what makes you come off as foolish. So, it's better to slow things down so, like, this person doesn't feel like something's a regret. Does that make sense? So, you want to put up, like, those boundaries a little bit. Not completely close someone off. You can still be friendly and loving and everything like that and create a nice bond. Like, don't give up hope, because the star's here. You're being guided. This person's being guided to be brought into your life at this time for an exact reason. Okay? Just don't overdo it, is kind of what it's telling me. All right, let's go and pull our Pure Magic Oracle cards. I do read these from the deck because they come off so much more beautiful when I do it that way. So let's get a card for you, Aries, to kind of tie this reading all in together. If you guys have been looking at my weird, fucked up hands, I did someone's hair and it stained my hands. So it looks like I touched, like, the darkest parts of my soul. Anyway. All right, Aries. What card wants to come up with Aries for this reading? Spirit, please show me. Thank you. Levitation. I don't think I got this one. These are pretty new. I got these, like, last week. I've used them for a couple different readings, and I tried to go through the book and, like, read as many, but they don't stick. I just have to, I just think that's the thing. I gotta, like, read them from the book because they're more powerful that way. Pardon me. 12. 12 boils down to a 3. 3 is March. March might be significant. 12 might be significant. 2012, I'm actually picking up on. Anyways, levitation, higher ground, belief, mastery, and meditation. Let's see what's going on with this. Okay, here it is. I don't have my glasses on, so be patient. Okay. Levitation calls for you to release yourself from the old roads of the past pain and memories and elevate your energy and mind towards higher ground. You are staying in the thickness of ego. Or are you able to see the truth and free yourself from the grasp of the collective ignorance? Interesting. When you release yourself, you can choose where to land. Make your own freedom and journey to your own truth. Take the magical ability of levitation and see to it that if a wall stands in your way, you can rise and fly over it, or you can see another way from your better vantage point. The old you call you, okay, well, that's weird. The old you calls you to rise your powers and stay steady as they lift you from disbelief and discouraging limits. Your body and soul are merging into the energies to harness and weave through your life. Enjoy the thrill of new heights and master your balance as you are guided forward. Yeah, stay calm, being patient, being guided. Everything happens for a reason, so there's some particular reason why this person is coming through. You might have to take a different vantage point, but I do feel like that's from the distance between you and this person. Like, that was the different vantage point. Because you are coming up as, like, the sun and the Ace of Wands, right? And, you know, the sun's all about happiness, yes, but it's also about clarity and seeing the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And then being enlightened with this Ace of Wands here, like something sparks your soul. You see things differently now. You know, your person is someone nostalgically from the past, you know. Some kind of soulmate, even if they are new, this person's still coming up as a soulmate, so they're meant to be in your life for a reason. You know, they're actually being guided towards you through some kind of healing, you know what I'm saying? Because we have the waves there, so that's emotion taking them, right? And almost like letting the waves kind of guide them to shore, and I feel like you're on that shore. I know that sounds really crazy. I'm going to pull out one of these cards really quick just before we wrap everything up. For Aries, I just want to see some things. I feel like there's like something. Oop, there it is. Soul family. Yeah, see, that's just clarification. And we have like the little music recorder that, to me, that's like nostalgia. Because look, you know, like the old, I can't think right now. Old tapes. Feels good for the soul. Soul family. Aquarius energy. I don't know, it's some kind of clarity because there's music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's like a song. Like this person. How do I want to say that? Like, when is like the vibe? Like even if you don't already know this person, it feels like you do, which is probably it. You probably lived some kind of lives or signed some kind of agreement to be with this person here and now. And now is the time. Okay. Aries, that was your reading. If it resonated, please let me know. I will be back to talk to you guys again in, you know, a couple weeks or so. Hopefully, if I get all my timing and scheduling situated. But until then, you guys enjoy the rest of the day. It's beautiful outside, at least over by me. So try to go out and get some sunshine if it's sunny by you guys. And until we speak again, have a lovely day.